What's up, duelists? I'm playing anti-meta stun. You know what it is. You know what it is. Doom Caliber Thunder King. It's a classic, an instant classic. A lot of people dislike this strategy. I like it a lot, actually. I have a lot of fun playing these types of decks. And I'm going to play one today. We got 10 lights, we got 10 darks, we got 1 grand mole. And that's how we do it out here. Sideboard's got some fan favorites. No DD Crows because I don't know why not. I don't know, conflicts with Doom Caliber a little bit. We'll go ahead and host for the Edison format. How you guys been doing since RBET3? I got a few fun little things. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm cropping their life points out. I gotta resize real quick. There we go. There we go. I streamed playing some modern Yu-Gi-Oh the other day. That was fun too. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wanted to cover a lot of the RBUT stuff when it was happening, and then after it happened, I was like, huh. Now I just want to play Stun. So here we are. We're playing Stun versus Teletat. Won the rock, paper, scissors, of course. Great opening hand. Don't want to commit Royal Oppression. Don't want to commit Book. Just want to commit DD Warrior Lady and pass. This is the plan. We want to get maximum value out of our Gores and our Cyber Dragon before we set the Oppression and before we set the Book. This deck is very, very, very difficult to pilot, so you got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing. Okay. Plan A. Caius. What decks play Upstart? So the decks that play Upstart usually Dragon Turbo, Dragons, Blackwings. They don't set monsters that often. Any like Raikou decks? Raikou decks don't really play it. So we're going to go DD Warrior Ladies. That's the plan. We're going to go DD Warrior Lady first. It's usually not Raikou in an Upstart deck. What the fuck, man? The fuck? Well, alright. That's wild. Yeah, usually you don't see Upstart Goblin in these decks because it's a bad mill. Usually. However, in this instance, opponent's got 3 names. We've got Gores, though, so I don't think we got to set much. We'll just keep it. Hold the line, basically. Yeah, generally speaking, these decks don't play Upstart too because putting your opponent to 10,000 means that's 4 JD hits, which is much harder to pull off than 3. So, here's Reincarnation, Pitch Wolf. It's probably going to grab Lumina. Who cares? They're going to summon it. Yep, there it is. That's all good. Who cares? They're going to pitch something, bring back something. Yep, Necrogardener, of course. Here's the Jane. And they're probably just going to go to end phase. I don't see why they would attack. Okay. I don't see why you'd attack here. Because you're just getting a one of name banished. I think it's kind of a mediocre play. Also, you're playing into Gores. They didn't attack into Gores. Alright. They milled a wolf. Wow. Okay, lucky you. Alright. That's an insane draw. Okay, we'll go ahead and Special Cyber Brain Caius. Go for the big damage. Let's Special Cyber. Brain Control the wolf. What we're actually going to do is we're going to attack first. If they have Gores, this plays around it a little bit. They might Honest. Okay. Beautiful. Nice little 2-for-1 with the brain. And then we go sack for Caius. That's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. Banish the Lumina. And now that we have the position, we're going to set both Book of Moon and Royal Oppression. The only way they're breaking the position is by clearing the back row, dropping a JD. And then on top of all that, here's Lila. We're just going to book that on the summon. We're going to have none of that shit. And yeah, that's that. Alright. D-Prison a good one. We'll attack the Lila. They're gonna Necro, but who cares? And we'll just pass. They can flip Lila, break the back row, sack for Celestia if they want to. They could just sack for Celestia, which is obviously worse than flipping the Lila first, but you need to declare targets for milling. Okay, that's fine. But this is why we didn't set the D prison. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, wait. No, wait, they mill first. Oh, wait. Actually, yeah. Okay, continue. Yeah, I think you need to declare targets. Mill. Yeah, you mill first. Yeah, you mill first and then declare targets, yeah. Never mind, that's on me. For some reason, I thought it was part of the effects. Alright. Well, we have fucking Gores, so, I mean, like, this would be a lot scarier if we were at 3,300, because then we couldn't, you know, do a lot, but now we can, you know what I'm saying? Chances of him having second honest, 2 in 21. Let's tempt the fates. Alright, let's tempt them. Let's go token crash, in case they have honest. I like this move. They don't. Shit. Alright, Gores attacks. This is worse if they have Gores. But it was a 50-50. Now we double set, and I think we should be good to go. Raiko's annoying. That doesn't do anything. Raiko's annoying, but they have to choose between popping the pressure and they have to 50-50 the back row. Okay, yeah. So popping the back row, or popping the Gores there, yes, you do get rid of the pressure, but there goes your Heavy Storm. And they're out 2 reincarns, so the chances of them getting JD are very low here. Okay, here's Jane. They're playing 2 Janes. I am gonna deprison it. I just don't want it to be in play. Don't want to take unnecessary hits. Okay, here's Doomcal. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and swing. I could have allured, actually. That probably would have been better, but I value the pressure. You know? I value the pressure. And they're out 2 Janes, so, like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Set a monster. That's awkward. I should have allured last turn. That's cool, though. Let's just attack it. It's probably Plague. It's Hamster. Do they have targets? 1, 2. Do you have a target? Okay. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Summon the Grammel, protect our life points, and then pass. So they're on 2 Hamster, 3 Raikou. That's a lot of knock targets, so it's good to know for game 2. A lot of knock targets. How many Lilas are they out? Well, I don't think they're playing 2 Lilas, because Lila's gone. So Storm is gone. They still have Wave. They could be holding Wave, waiting on JD. Here's JD. We're just going to press that. Yep. Lucky for us, we found our second oppression. That's pretty good. For obvious reasons, it's pretty good. They could set a monster. They're not going to. All right. Deep Prison, good draw. Every hit we get in at this point is just really solid. Go ahead and set the Deep Prison. Wonder what their back row is. Beckoning Light? I could see that. They could Beckoning Lila JD. That'd be really bad. Okay, sets a monster. Do we lure main phase? Okay, hold up. What could we draw into? I think we just bounce their shit with Mole. No, it does not flip. Now, do we allure? If we summon Doomcal, we're kind of insulated. How many more Millers do they have? They have Raycon stuff. I'd rather Allure. Well, yeah, I'd rather Allure. I'd rather just find a way to, like, protect my shit. Oh, God. That's so shitty. Damn, that was a terrible Allure. Alright, well, we're just going to Space Typhoon their back row. I don't think it's anything too crazy. Sets recharge. Wow. Okay. I'll normal the mulligan and pass. Interesting. They'd set recharge. Wild. Here's Gold Sark. That's okay. This searches Beckoning. Lila. Okay. That's fine. We just need to find another beater. We need to get him one more hit. One more hit here is good. Just one more hit. That'll do. Not quite, but it'll do. So we'll go attack, declare, return to the hand, and then honest direct for 11. No gores. Interesting. Okay. Their last cards are Raikou or Plague and that other shit. I'm gonna leave. Oh fuck! I want to leave this in play so badly. I'm gonna leave it in play. I'm gonna leave it in play. I have Deep Prison. I have Oppression, so I'm gonna leave it in play. Fuck! It's so stupid. It's so stupid to leave it in play, but I guess Lila's out of the deck, and both JD are gone, so it's like literally just Avarice, Reincarnation. That's it, I think. Card Trooper, okay. This should be game, provided they don't mill anything crazy. Okay, so they don't have the last Raikou in hand. Battle phase, they're swinging. We're going to deprison it. And then we should be able to attack for 2,000 with Heavy Storm. But we might not be able to. We might not be able to. Depends on their last card. Okay. Okay, we know it's a monster they can set, so we can just Heavy Storm and go for game. I think. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Wow. That was a good game. That was a really good game, actually. That went well. I don't know how to say it, but that went well. Wow, we really got him. I didn't think they would play upstarts in a deck with, like, what are you cutting for the upstarts? Like, also upstart Cold Wave is not a combo, dude. We'll bring in the D-Fissures, of course. Gotta have the D-Fissures. Gotta have Kaiku. Nobleman seemed excelente. Seemed very good, actually. Of course, stupid fucking Wolf is always a problem. Compulsory's not bad in this matchup because it can put back the Wolf or it can clear the way for one of our other dudes to attack. I also don't hate Battle Fader in this match. Well, literally all of these fucking cards are great. They have fucking Thing, they have fucking Thing, they have fucking Sweepers, they have fucking JD, they have whatever, you know. We'll just see what we can board in and out. I normally don't like Deep Prison, but it was very good that match, or that game. I normally don't love Torrential because it pops our own shit. But going second Torrential's obviously a lot better. Solemn. Bleh. We'll side out the Smashings. We'll leave in the Brain. We'll leave in the Typhoon. We're going to cut Heavy Storm. We're going to cut Allure. We're going to cut one. Oh, no. We need all the Banishing. We need all the Banishing. We're going to cut Gale. This is not a Gale matchup. Okay, how many cards is that? 5? Alright. Well, I guess Knock is really important. Knock is the really big one. Mind Crush is also pretty big. D-Fissure Kaiku, also pretty big. Let's cut one more card and get these in here. What are we going to cut? Royal Oppression really clutched it for us that game, but normally I actually don't like it in this matchup at all. Normally, of course. Smashing Ground, it's okay. You know, we are going second. Fuck, this is so, like, I think it might be like, Kai is going second. Maybe Grammel. It might be Grammel. Grammel's a little low impact. He's kind of the same as a knock, but knock's just better in his slot. Although Grand Mole wasn't bad that game. I didn't hate him. Smashing helps clear the way for the Kaikus to connect to, which I do like. I have to say, I do like that. It cut, like, prison. Prison's really important, though. It's like Prison, Thunder King for the 2 smashing. But you need as many beaters as possible going second, so we'll just do 1 smashing over 1 prison and try it like that. This could be terrible. This could be terrible, but it's all arbitrary. This deck is like more or less just a shit ton of these cards that trade 1 for 1, and you just kind of pray. More or less. Typhoon's going to be important for Decree. That's going to be a tough one for this deck to beat. We have, I think, post board, we have like 13 traps or something. That's a great draw for the opponent. Card Trooper, mills 3, including 1 Lightsworn name, 1 Reincarnation, which we now know they're playing 3 of, and a Solar Recharge. So that's not a bad mill for us. 2 of these spells I'd rather them not draw. Oh my god. Off the fucking top. Off the fucking top. Let's go. No effect. And then we'll go in phase 2. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. You still take 1100. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Will I Solemn a Lila? Probably. Heavy Storm? Never mind. Guess I have to Solemn that. Guess I don't get the choice. Well, can they beat this? Can they beat this? I don't know if they can. Back row, back row. Alright, that's interesting. Couple of back row. I am noticing a problem with this. I'm noticing a small problem with my sideboard plan. We'll just swing. Whatever. Alright, then we'll pass. I guess their back row do nothing. I want to hold Typhoon as long as possible for the Decree. So if they try to do something like this too, I'll say summon is okay. They're going to activate Lila targeting Defissure. That's alright. That's alright. I mean, it sucks for us. They get their +1. They're going to get a mill. Does suck, but I think we're okay. As long as they don't hit anything too crazy. And they didn't. Nothing too crazy. Storm, Typhoon, both gone. 1 Celestia, 1 Lilac gone. And 1 JD is gone, so things look good. Let's just attack this shit. Fuck it. Effect, yeah. I don't want to banish things quite yet. I kind of like the pressure DD Warrior Lady Honest represents. I don't want to sack things for Caius quite yet. I think we can get a position where Caius eats a Raikou, which is my plan. The set monsters are the biggest problem. Yep. And there's the set monster right there, right on cue. Okay, we'll go sack for Caius. As soon as it's done lagging. Caius effect, target the set monster. Well, it does suck that it switches off our Honest. Ooh, that's going to be 1,000 points of burn. That's actually big. It's actually big because this is a 2-turn clock now. Whereas before it wasn't. Main phase 2, we're going to set Dust Shoot. End phase, draw phase, we're going to Dust Shoot. They're going to chain Decree. We're going to chain Typhoon, target Decree. And that's that, question mark. Dust Shoot's going to resolve. We're going to see Raikou, Celestia, Honest, Reincarnation. Interesting. We'll take Raikou. Yeah, it is clutch. I'm glad I didn't blind do that. So we've got Reincarnation, Celestia, and Honest. Yep. Very, very clutch. And they've only got a couple of dudes, you know? Just a couple of dudes. I think if they reincarnation for Lila, they have to swing in order to clear the Caius. Their best play is reincarnation for Lila, don't swing, because the summon resolved earlier. So they should know not to swing. But they should also know that they have to leave Lila up in attack position. They're pitching the Honest. Okay, that's weird. I guess they're grabbing Hamster. But then, like... I guess that works. Okay. Let's normal Honest. Let's get this shit out of here. Let's go ahead and Caius over this. Hamster's going to activate. It's fine. We just need to get the Raikou out of play to kill the Celestia in their hand. Pitching the Honest was, like, I think just a mistake. Honestly. No pun intended. Here is the Raikou pop. The Raikou is going to have to choose between back row and pressure yet again. They're going to go after pressure, which is understandable, but... Oh, they milled a wolf. That's really bad. Fuck! Of course they milled a wolf. Yeah, I mean, that was going to get us no matter what. Can't depression it because it's during the damage step. We'll set our book and we'll pass. We could bounce the Honest, but I'd rather them target the Honest with Celestia than the back row. I'd rather keep the back row. Here comes Celestia. Mill 4 then targets, as we deciphered last game. Okay. They're playing a lot of Celestias. That's 3 copies of Celestia. The old 2 back row. Alright. That's going to do it. That's really tough. Fuck, man. Celestia attacks. We are going to book the Celestia. We have a couple draws that win the game. Chaos Sorcerer and Caius both win the game. Royal Oppression does not win the game. We're going to attack over the monster. Main phase 2. Return Honest to the hand. Set Royal Oppression. We could set Honest. We risk running into Aaron, but I believe Aaron would be sided out. We also do risk running into 2 copies of Jane. 1 is in the grave. So it's just the 1 Jane. Rhoda charge. I'd rather just hold it. We could get punished for this. We could get very big punished for this. Yeah. That's awkward. Alright, well. Let's swing. Fuck it. What could it be? Second Hamster. There's Raikou. Raikou's going to pop the Honest. Interesting trade. Thankfully no mills. Now all 3 reincarnation and both JD are gone and both Jane. So it's just this oppression, which isn't going to do much against any sort of aggression. Summon is okay. They are going to attack. Crazy mode. End phase mill 3. Bro. Well, we can oppression one of them. The one that's chain link 2. Yeah. This is tough. Yeah, so they're both milled at the same time. One is chain link 1 and the other is chain link 2. I can only respond to the chain link 2 one with oppression. They still have plague too. We're actually in a bad spot. I'll just say it. That doesn't help. But we'll try it. You know, we'll try to run over the Lumina. Maybe we can top deck brain control for game. There goes Lumina. Pass a turn. Dang. 3 Wolf's Milled. It's actually really hard for this stun deck to keep up with 3 Wolf's Milled. We've seen 2 Decree. This is important to keep in mind. Typhoon, Heavy Storm. Looks like no Upstart Goblins post board. Either that or 3 of them are in the bottom 7 of the deck, which doesn't make any fucking sense. They are thinking here. There's really not much to think about. I think you just, you know, attack. If you have another monster to summon, then you summon it. Unless the card is charged with the Light Brigade. Then you have to think about your targets. 2 Rikers are gone, so there's still a Ryko. We have a lot of bad draws from this point. The 1 Smashing Ground would be really nice. That Celestia was really whack. Okay, we're going to say 200. Now we're actually in a bad spot because Wolf Direct is lethal, so Gorz is dead. Okay, here's Kaiku. We'll go ahead and attack their last Ryko because we know that's what it is. We're going to try to get as much information as possible. It's Hamster, even worse. That's fine. They should have probably summoned that and attacked directly with it, but I understand why they wouldn't. We're going to admit defeat, and we'll go to the next game. Okay, we're going first this game. That changes a lot. We're actually going to bring in Trap Hole on the play. I'm also probably going to bring in the Dynas in some capacity because I noticed something. I noticed something kind of rough. I also noticed that they played into Starlight Road a lot, so we're going to do that. We're going to go to Starlight. We're going to go Trap Hole. We're going to go probably Torrential out. Probably Smashing out. Solemn was rough that game. It did not do me a lot of favors. Kai'Sa's get better. Gorz gets worse because of the Defissures, and the Honests were pretty bad too. We can cut those. Actually, so we can bring in maybe Dyna. Deep Prison. It's either Deep Prison or Compulsory. Or another Dyna. So if we bring in another Dyna, it's over Cyber Dragons. Cool, let's do this. This looks insane. This configuration looks very good. Yes, they have Double Decree. Yes, we only have 1 Typhoon, but we'll make it work. Yeah, we'll make it work. This hand looks great. We'll go Summon, set Bottomless, and pass. This is a little awkward if they have like Arcus or Lumina plus Honest. But in this case, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. They can't charge, but they can recharge because it is drawing, not searching or whatever. Can't Rhoda. They can Jane, but we have Bottomless. They can set a monster, but we can Caius that. Okay, so we could Caius it or we could Doomcal. I actually like Doomcal a little bit more because it keeps the Thunder King in play an extra turn. And if it's not something that activates, yep, that means we can attack directly for 19, which is nice. Main phase 2. They didn't sweeper the back row. Oh, I want to set this so bad. What could they do? They could mill Wolf. Doom Caliber negates. We have Thunder King to stop charge. We have nothing for fucking... I guess Doom Caliber trades with the Card Trooper, which is annoying. We should probably hold the Trap Hole. This is insane discipline. Insane discipline, but I think... I really want to set this. I'm like itching to set it. Like it's like fucking hurting me, but we should hold it. We should realistically hold it. We need to get the Heavy Storm and stuff out of here. Okay, here's Solar Recharge, pitching Lumina. Okay, they're going to draw 2, mill 2 again. This is one of the best starts they could ask for. Oh, they milled Card Trooper. That's great. 2 Celestias in grave. They only have 3 names. We can not negate JD. Okay, they're going to pitch Lila. Now they have the 4 names. They've opened all 3 recharges, which is insane. But I don't know if it's enough for them. I don't know if it's enough. JD runs into Bottomless. Yeah. Unless they have JD reincarnation. Back row. Okay, back row is interesting. In this case, so we could sack the Doomcowl to turn on our Thunder King, target their monster. We are playing into a sweeper by doing that. We could swing the Doomcowl in and then Caius the back row main phase 2. We could Caius the back row now. I kind of like Doomcaliber swing in. And then double up on the Thunder Kings. So we'll attack with Doomcaliber first. Try to get a negate. Raikou will negate with Doomcaliber. No. Raikou doesn't mill for cost. Yeah. Yeah, it does not mill for cost. Yeah. Unlike Celestia. Celestia is for cost. Thunder King's going to attack directly for 19. Now, in this instance, since that's most likely a decree, we can normal Packy. They get one summon, and then we have bottomless for it. We have bottomless chain trap hole. So we'll go normal Packy, set trap hole, pass the turn. If they end phase decree, that's bad, but they might try to catch us on the activation, which is really good. So they'll go normal, we'll go trap hole, they'll go chain decree, we'll go chain bottomless, basically, and then we'll win. Assuming the monster they summon isn't Arcus or Lumina, which is in the grave. They could also just set a monster, in which case they die to Caius. Can't charge, can't Rhoda. Another back row. They have a lot of back row. They had a lot of back row last game too, but they were setting random shit like recharge. Here's Arcus. Okay, we are going to try to trap hole this. Does this target? Just trap hole target in Edison format? Hold up. Need to see if it targets in Edison. It might target. I might not be able to do this. Yeah, hold up. We're going to go to edisonformat.com. Shout out to Edison Format. I can't type. Edisonformat.com for all the ruling needs. Check out their Discord in the description below as well. We're going to go rules. We're going to go individual card rulings. I might be thinking of bottomless travel because I know bottomless travel doesn't target because it's any monster summoned, whereas with trap hole, it's all monsters summoned. Okay, here's bottomless trap hole. No. Sand moth, fucking Silva, snake whistle, soul of purity and light, whatever. Where's my fucking trap hole ruling? Here it is. Trap hole does not target. Yeah, it does not target. It does not target in Edison. I'm pretty sure it didn't target in Edison, but good to double check. Good to always have the rulings. Okay, chain. They're going to chain Royal Decree. Okay, unfortunately, it is the one monster that is going to be able to play through the trap hole. Which sucks, but what can you do? They can crash with Dinah. Do they have Honest? No, they don't. Okay. They could special JD if they wanted to, but we have Thunder King to negate. Looks like they're not going to do that. And from here, they have Decree, so they have no traps. We're just going to go Thunder King swing twice. And now they can't even activate JD or Brain Control or anything. And I'm going to set both my traps because it's like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? I just don't. What could you have? Even Jane only kills one of them. I guess it'd have to be like Jane, attack over JD, blow up the field. Or not blow up the field, JD, I'm forced to negate, and then it's a top deck war. But one JD's in grave, right? No, 0 JDs are in grave. There's a good chance they have a JD in hand, actually. That would make a lot of sense. They could beta Thunder King by making a Synchro too, and then drop JD after. Cold Wave couldn't have used any of my shit anyway. So, not really relevant. Use Thunder King to negate. There's Jane. That's okay. Okay, so they went for Jane. Yeah, this makes sense. So they have Cold Wave, Jane, JD. Unfortunate. But we have a lot of ways to get out of this situation if they don't mill a wolf. If they don't mill a wolf, we should be good. Okay, they didn't mill a wolf. Now we need a topper. We need a topper here right now. That works. That works. Okay. Let's send it. Okay, they take 100. They can trade any card with this by stacking for Plague. But, okay, Monster Reincarnation. That's pretty fucking good. They playing 4 of this shit? Jesus Christ. Hey, there's JD. They're gonna attack. Interesting. Okay, we need... I don't know what we can get from here. Actually, I think we're pretty boned. They have to mill 4. I hope they don't mill a wolf, but at this point, it's highly unlikely they don't mill something good. Yeah, there's Necrogardener. Book of Moon doesn't really do it. All right, we got to pass. We got to pass. We need to get pretty lucky to win this game. And that's really unfortunate too, because I feel like we played this game really well. They just happen to have very specific combination of cards. And it's just tough, you know? It's just fucking tough. There's DD Warrior Lady. We'll go ahead and try to crash. They have Necrogardener, but this forces it. Yep. At the very least... No, we're just fucking dead. Any monster kills us. They'll JD blow up and any monster kills us. That's very unfortunate. I think we played this game really well. I think the opponent just got a little lucky. And that happens. That happens, especially with the Lightsworn deck. And especially because we don't have crows. I think crows would have destroyed this deck because they're on triple reincarnation. So having a crow at any point would have been really nice. But that's fine. You live by the stun, you die by the stun. The opponent would have to fuck up colossally to lose here. They should blow... Oh, they can't blow up the field. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. I'm like, oh, we've lost. They can't blow up the field. Oh shit. They can't do anything. Oh shit. I should have said book. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Wow. Okay. I messed up, didn't I now? Huh. I should have set the book. Fuck! I thought they were over 1,000. That was the whole point of hitting with the 2 Thunder Kings. They could never activate JD again. Of course. No wolf, of course. That's fucking annoying. Do they actually still have a target? If they do, we lose. Wow, I should have set book. I actually threw. Oh, fuck, I threw. Okay, yeah, that's on me. That's so funny, too, because I was like, oh, we played really well. But yeah, this should have been a win, right? Because we just book wolf. Not a win. No, not a win. Not a win. It should have been another top deck. Here's Bryonic. Bryonic's going to pitch the wolf. That's going to bounce DD Warrior Lady to our hand. Here they're going to attack with JD first. Makes sense. In case there's Trag, you want to get in the most points of damage. We would have drawn Kaiku. Would that have won us the game? No. GG's. Alright. Next game. Edison format. I don't think it would have won us the game. If we set the book, they go for the Bryonic play, and then we book the wolf, but then we top deck Kaiku. Kaiku runs over the wolf. They still have Plague in play. I wonder what it was. That would have worked. I guess we are in a winning position because Kaiku lands, but they have Plague in play still. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. We're gonna do the classic. Just set DD Warrior Lady. In this instance, because we don't have the Gores, I am gonna set the Royal Oppression. Like, fuck it, you know, fuck it. If they go like turn 1, summon Diva or something, I just flip this. I think this card's actually pretty good on the first turn of the game. Like against Blackwings, it's one of the few times it's live against like Bora and stuff. Yeah, looks like we're playing against Blackwings. All right, cool. There's back row and a pass. Well, this matchup's not terrible. It's just not great. It's like a weird combination. We'll try to bait one of the back rows with this DD Warrior Lady. And then use book to counter anything. Okay, nice. Let's set Typhoon, set book, and pass. End phase blind Typhoon. I think this is always a bad play here. Always. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they can't click. Okay, they hit one of the books. That's fine. That doesn't really matter all that much. Think draw. I think I'm going to Typhoon their stuff in the draw phase, because if it's Icarus attack, I want to get it out of play. It was Torrential. Okay. Blackwings with Torrential. Normally Torrential's pretty bad in Blackwings. Normally you don't want to play it. I think it's actually one of the worst cards you could play in that deck. Maybe this is more of a value-leaning deck. Either way, we still have Book of Moon to start to play into the back row. And Bottomless is another fantastic draw, pretty much. We could play around Mirror Force. I think we're going to. I think we're just going to attack for 15. And then we're going to set the Bottomless and just fucking pass. Obviously, there's some bad shit that could happen. But looks like we're kind of just crushing it. 1500 direct. Putting them quite low. I wonder what they're fucking waiting for. Here's Bora the Spear. Sure. This can trade with DD Warrior Lady. I don't even... Oh, that's going to get Royal Oppression. No. We're going to Royal Oppression the shit out of that Gale. Yeah, we're going to Royal Oppression Gale. Negate the summon. They could chain Icarus, but they'd have to tribute the Bora. Which... Alright. You can't. You don't control Gale. Yeah. This card is dog shit bad. This is like one of the worst cards in Blackwings. Chain Wind Blast. Okay. You gain 1500. That's the best use of my body as a shield I've seen in a really long time. Sure. Target. Okay, they're going to target Royal Oppression. Alright. Gale summon is okay. They're going to use Gale to have the DD Warrior Lady, which is fine. I mean, this is all just whatever, really. They're going to use the Gale to trade. Interesting. I could let this happen, or I could use Grand Mole to kill the Gale after I book it. I could also just book DD Warrior Lady. I think I booked the Gale. They do have Icarus too. What a fucking brew. Wind Blast, Torrential, My Body, Icarus. Alright. You got me, bro. You got me. Still neutral card advantage. Obviously, that's a terrible draw, but as long as the Kaiku connects over the Bora, nope. And bottom. How did you fit all of this? What did you cut? What did you cut? This is the real question. Are we going to set Royal Oppression or not? They know about it, which makes it significantly worse. We're not going to set it. We're just going to pass. If they top deck Blizzy, okay, that's on me. But it's literally just that. Okay, yeah. Exactly. And now if we top deck Gores, it's actually live. This is bad, though. This is a really bad spot. There we go. That's fine. Did they have their own Royal Oppression? What did you cut? What did you cut? I am shook. What did you cut? I mean, we can still top, but I don't think there's much I can top here, right? Okay, they're attacking in a weird order. Did they draw Kalut? Oh, no, that's why. Okay. The one thing that punishes us for this... What did they cut? What is not in their deck? They cut Brain Control? They cut Dark Arm? Like, what? How did they fit all of this random jank? Okay. And we're dead. All right, next game. Next game. Whew. That was whack. We get a side out Royal Oppression. We get to bring in... Actually, I really like Defissure in this matchup, and I really like Trap Hole. I really like Compulsory. I think the Dust Tornadoes are very good. Starlight Road's obviously very good. And yeah, I think Kaiku's alright too. But these are the 7 that I really like. We'll cut Solemn, cut Brain, cut Dust Shoot. And I think cut Caius. It's hard to keep monsters in play. This may look kind of crazy. I might cut Torrential too. Although Torrential's really good in the matchup. I might just not bring in one of these Dusts or one of these Defissures. I'll just bring in one Defissure. The reason I cut Brain and Solemn and Dust Shoot is because this deck, or this matchup, is a lot of 1-for-1 trades. You end up in top decking situations, like we did that game. And life totals matter a lot. So, you get the idea. We'll set space, set bottomless, and pass. We want to get value out of every card. So if that means that we have a monster card, we want to get the attack out of it. Here's set 3. Here's Kalut. Annoying, the one monster we can't really bottomless in their entire deck. I don't understand why they'd normal it, unless they have Icarus. In which case, we shouldn't Typhoon. Yeah, we should just try to Doom Caliber, run it over. Alternatively, we could set Doom Caliber. Or we could go Gale. Let's go Gale Have, actually. That looks nice. Let's run this shit over. They have another Kalut? No, they have nothing. Okay, cool. And we don't set anything further. Pretty much. Here's Sirocco, here's Bottomless, here's Icarus, there's the Chains Typhoon. No Icarus. Wild. Cool deck. Where's your My Body as a Shield now, Kappa? 1300 direct. Same play, set Trap Hole this time. Compulsory we'll save for last, when they Blizzy. Okay. Moments from the opponent, they're just going to set a monster. Well, I'll attack over that. If it's value, it goes. Icarus attack, targeting both back rows. Okay, here we're going to chain Typhoon, target that one. Hit a Starlight Road. Nice. We'll go 1300 direct. I actually don't really want to set both back row. I just want to set the one. Yeah, we'll set compulse and pass. End phase dust. That's okay. I think that's okay. Here's Blizzy. Okay. That makes a level 5. That can run over the Gale. Interesting. Electing to go Android. I guess it's because it preserves 3 darks in the case it dies. So here we summon Kaiku first. See if they have anything. Then we smash and ground. Would have got bad if they had Solemn, but they didn't, so we're going to connect for 1800. Just kidding, no we're not. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. The matchup gets to this point, in which case you really want the life advantage. You really, really want the life advantage. They have another 5-star. Wow, okay, they guess they play Catastrophe too. But this is going to play into Gorse. And then we're going to be able to draw and win the game. Pretty much this turn, right? Okay, we go to attack. No, it's not quite lethal. It's pretty fucking close, though. We'll summon the Doom Caliber. That'll help preserve everything from the effect activations. 2200 and 1900. And then now we'll set the Starlight Road. And this is why we side the way we side in this matchup. There's Sirocco. That doesn't matter. This has to attack Doom Cal. If you attack either of the other monsters and you collude, Doom Caliber negates it, and then you just lose the game on the spot. Yeah, okay. Has to attack Doom Caliber. Doom Caliber goes to the grave. Then they pass. I go battle phase, attack with the light monster. Yeah, okay. Cool. And I don't think anything changes player draw. I really don't. I think it's just pretty much the same shit. You just re-sleeve and go back. Kaiku's not bad going second, because you can, like, pressure a little bit more than with stuff like Grandmal, but it doesn't get over Shura. I think this configuration is just fine. I think we'll be alright. The matchup looks alright. Just gotta play smart with the removal, play smart with the chainables, leverage our power cards like Gorse and Thunder King, and we should be golden. DD Warrior Lady is also very good in this matchup. And we have just a really great, like, wide array of chainable stuff, which is nice. Here's another set monster, set back row, maybe set 2 back rows. If they set 3 back rows, I'm going to play around road. Okay, it looks like they're setting a bunch of back row. Okay, we'll play around road. We will not play around Mirror Force, I guess. Guess we just go honest attack. This plays around bottomless. If it's value, it gets it out of play, gets our trap cards in play. That's so funny. Why would you set that? The stats are so bad. Okay, main phase 2, we're going to set, and then activate Honest, return it to our hand, and pass. We're trying to proc... Well, first off, we're keeping him off Sirocco, which is the big thing. Second thing is... Okay, that's interesting. This could get bad for us if they have Icarus here. It looks like they're gonna try to hold up the Icarus. That's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. So what we could do, in theory, is we could play all our cards, more or less. And I'm open to that idea. I'm open to the idea of just, like, start blind dusting and shit. They're going to chain Icarus, target the other 2. We're going to chain Typhoon, target another one of the back row. Hopefully it's like a road or a solemn. It is a solemn. Okay. Beautiful. Now we can heavy storm. Hopefully there's no road. And there's none. Beautiful. Go DD Warrior Lady. Attack. And I think we have command of the position. The issue is they have the life advantage. So if this game runs long, we might lose. That's okay. We will use Honest here. This puts us back ahead in terms of life. Cyber Dragon isn't bad. Because one of the only ways they can get past this equitably... Oh, I was going to say is Cataster. But looks like they're on the Mirror Force plan. I'm a little bummed they didn't activate the Solemn, because that would have made this game a lot easier for us. And if that's the second copy of Royal Oppression, I also don't know why they would leave in Royal Oppression against the Doom Caliber Thunder King. Like, that's just poor sideboarding. IMHO. We're going to go ahead and set Starlight Road. Pass. I just want to have it in play in case of a future sweeper like Torrential or their third Icarus. Even Heavy Storm. Grand Mole's great. That's pressure. Let's swing. D-Prison. Alright. You guys are seeing, though. You guys are seeing why we side the way we side in this matchup. That's exactly why we do it. Second Smashing Ground. A little bit passive. A little bit passive. Would love a monster. We have not found a monster other than DD Warrior Lady to attack the opponent in the top 12 cards of our deck. Which is something. There's Dust Tornado. Okay. Here's Greffer. Okay. Pitches, Value, Sense, Sirocco. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, look. I'm not too worried about all this. I'm pretty worried, actually. 1,700 is a really low life total. Or 2,700, sorry. It's a really low life total. They shouldn't attack with the Armed Wing. Okay, they're going to. That leads me to believe there's an Icarus. Which means... what does it mean? Definitely gun the Caius on the back row. Wait, do we? Oh god, this is so bad. If it's bottomless, they should bottomless here. Okay, so it's not bottomless. So will Caius target the back row? What? They just didn't activate it? Also, how did they fit Greffer and D-Prison in this deck? What did they cut? I'm so confused. Okay, hold up. I think... So, it's more damage to attack over Greffer than Smashing Ground the other one. And we always Smashing Ground the other one here. Because of top deck Kalut. So we'll Smashing Ground the other one. It also puts them off of, I don't know, some crazy sequence into Dad. Pass the turn for the opponent. Big draw. That's a big draw because that negates Goyo. That's one of the ways they get back in the game. So we'll go 1900 direct and then 2400 direct. They go to 800. Brain Control is now off the table. Oh, no, it's not. They just took it in the wrong order. They're at 1300. Okay. Brain Control is still on the table. But we have our pressure. They're locked in top deck mode. GG's. GG's. That's how you play this matchup. That matchup is genuinely like, if you don't know how to play it, it'll fuck you up. But if you do know how to play it, you're actually going to be alright. You're actually going to be alright. And that's why we play it that way. Do I want to get one more? What time is it? How long has this recording been? It's been an hour. Jeez. You know what? It's been a long recording. I'm going to play against this guy, Shad Khan. No, I don't. You know what? Let's watch his game. Let's watch a little bit of his game. You know what? This is a bonus. It's a little bit of a bonus you guys are getting. We'll check out the start of this guy's game. They're playing Edison format, all right? Shadcon versus Spawn of the Devil, 41 versus 40. What could they have? What could they have? Shadcon starting with the Cyber Dragon sleeves, draws a 6, of course. Doesn't shuffle his hand. Doesn't even feel the need to shuffle his hand. What does he got? Looks like he likes this serpentine structure. The Rainbow Dragon, the Cyber Dragon. Opponent's on some Yugioh shit, some Shadow shit. I wonder if the opponent knows. If the opponent knows that this is Edison format, alright? There's no fucking Shadows here. That shit doesn't exist, alright? This is, you know, OG shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, opponent draws to 6. Spawn of the Devil. Literal Spawn of the Devil. Heavy Storm into 2 back row. Was there ever not a Starlight Road? Was there ever not? It's Edison format. You can't just Heavy Storm into 2 back row like that. You saw me last game. Play with the Dust Tornado. Play with the Typhoon. Hit the Solemn. I'm like, okay, there's their protection. I'm going Heavy Storm. You saw me do it. You saw me play patient with the Heavy Storm, and I got the value out of it. You can't just... Oh my god, the bait. The bait from Shadcon. This guy's no slouch. He set allure, set road to bait Storm. That's the most pro allure I've ever seen. He's now banishing a Cyber Valley to allure. Cyber Valley's a light, so he can't do that. Yeah, he can't banish Cyber Valley. Okay, he's gonna banish Caius the Shadow Monarch. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, I was, you know what? All right, every pro's not without their faults. All right, everybody makes mistakes. Fuck. And there's mistake number 3. You know, play into Gores, the Edison format classic. Oh, okay. Smashing ground. You get a pick. You can pop the token. You can pop the Gores. Some might pop the token here. They might pop the token fearing honest, but real ones pop Gores. Wow. Why would you pick unless normal summon Cyber Valley, mind control, banish the Gores? Potentially? Is there a chance? Who main decks Smashing Ground plus Cyber Valley plus Caius? What deck plays those cards? Probably the deck we were just playing with Cyber Valley randomly. Okay, here's the Cyber Valley. No mind control, no brain control, no anything. Doesn't even elect to banish the Cyber Valley and the Stardust Dragon, despite knowing that the Stardust Dragon can get run over by the Gores. If there's no defensive trap here, then this was a huge mistake. Should have banished and gotten the extra card. Cyber Dragon sleeves, Cyber Valley in play, Rainbow Dragon avatar. Somehow in a bad spot now after resolving Starlight Road from a really nice bait. Okay, what else have we got from Spawn of the Devil? He's the Spawn of the Devil, so I'm expecting a lot of, you know, dark monsters. Okay, just because that's a really edgy username. Potentially even like Sky Scourge, Norlaris, like monsters that you would see shopping at Hot Topic. No, he's just playing frogs. To be fair, Subsitoad is dressed a little bit like a goth. You know, he's got the makeup on, experimenting a little bit. Wild, activating Toad, sacking the Toad, doing this all main phase 1. Why? This is a classic matchup. Yo. Wait. What? What? What do you mean, GG? What do you mean, GG? You had Gores. Gores was winning. Oh, Spawn of the Devil, you just conceded in a 1 position. Dude, what? This isn't current format. The floodgate doesn't stop you from attacking with Gores. You were winning. Oh my god, Shadcon just got fucking passed that was an interception of a lifetime. That was the freest fucking game I've ever seen. Holy shit. I have never seen anyone concede when they have the biggest monster in play and there's no back row. I've never seen anyone do that. Attack over the Stardust, my guy. Attack. Okay, so Shadcon, Macro Monarchs, that's what he's on. Spawn of the Devil looks like more of a classic Frog style deck. He did have Gores, potentially Frog Hero, but I feel like Frog Hero players would be more enfranchised. They'd be, you know, more on top of the game. Like they'd know that you shouldn't concede in that position. So I'm assuming that Spawn of the Devil is just on a Frog deck, like a various Frog Monarchs type deal. This bonus match is actually kind of heat. That was a crazy game 1. That was wild. That was fucking wild. Okay, Spawn of the Devil. Spawn of the Devil drawing 5. It's his turn to go first. 41 cards. You know, maybe he doesn't want to draw his Treeborn Frogs. Maybe that's why he's playing 41. Maybe he's playing 41 because he couldn't decide what to cut. Pitches to Special Swap Frog. Why? That one must ask, why? Why are you doing this? Why do that? Okay, Spawn of the Devil, he might be a little bit of a newborn Spawn. You know what I mean? He might be a little bit of a younger Spawn, because that play, you don't need to pitch the Treeborn there. Wow. And he has Gores again. Smash and Ground, this time dealing with the Gores, not the token. Interesting. Interesting from both players. Interesting. The token will still crash with the Thunder King. Thunder King notoriously bad against Frog decks. So maybe just didn't have enough to bring in. Maybe didn't have the anti-Monarch hate because he's playing Monarchs himself. I could see that. But I feel like Spawn of the Devil, pitching the second Treeborn, not necessary. Not something you needed to do. I'm gonna be honest. Thunder King Ryo staring down the Treeborn Frog hungrily. Also this token could be a threat. Spawn of the Devil's probably going to think for the next 16 years and then tribute summon a Ryza to target the Thunder King. No. Now he's over it. He says, I refuse to play into back row. That's a trap card. I may just concede. You never know. You never know. It could happen. It could happen. Electing to leave in the Smashing Ground. I do like Smashing Ground in this matchup. Especially when you have the macros and shit. Spawn of the Devil brought back Treeborn. Is he going to use it? Or is he going to leave it there to get eaten up with the Diffuser? Okay, there it is. There's the conversion. Is this going to be a Royal Oppression? Is this going to be a Chain Macrocosmos? So the Treeborn Frog should go to grave here. I wonder if both players know this. Spawn of the Devil says cry, and what are you doing? You have 6 cards. Your opponent has 3. You have a Treeborn in grave. You're fine. This is also going to the grave because it tributes for cost. Spawn of the Devil, please. Not like this. Not like this, Spawn of the Devil. Come on, buddy. Come on. You were winning both games. And you conceded. Shadcon probably, like, pretty happy about that, all things considered. All right, I'm gonna leave it here with you guys. Smash like, subscribe. Have a nice night, everyone.